it's so weird. So essentially with Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson tonight, they launched some counter programming. And obviously the reason that they launched this counter programming is because they wanted to be able to say at the end of the day that they got more views than the entirety of the rest of the field on Fox News. And as of when we're saying this now, they got 82 million views on Twitter and or X, and that's why they went to X. But it was just such a weird experience to watch this interview, and it started off exactly this awkward.
It's debate night, but we're not in Milwaukee.
No.
What was that?
And it wasn't live. It wasn't live, everybody. What happened was, after touting with like these trailers that they revealed and they dropped hours before, all it was, I was wondering, because all the live stuff since Periscope went under that you can find on X or Twitter is all audio. So I was wondering, what are they gonna do when they drop? He just uploaded a 45-minute video. I didn't believe it. He just uploads a 45-minute video, Tucker does, on his Twitter handle. And it just went on for 45 minutes, all the hits. Tucker would ask questions. Those questions would lead to half answers from Trump, many of them softball questions. And Tucker would just kind of go, or Trump would just go off in some random ass direction, talking about the weirdest stuff. And we have a bunch of clips that we'll play eventually. But it really was 45 minutes of the following. It was Trump explaining why he's not there. And apparently, according to what you guys have, it bore out. He basically said he didn't have to be there whatsoever. And he said that the guys that were running were total clowns. And it turned out that at least half to 2/3 of them proved themselves to be those clowns. And he didn't have to be there because people were booing on his behalf and cheering on his behalf and actually championing him while running against him on his behalf.
So I have to share this because this came out earlier in the day, because of course people were like, what about Trump? Trump's not gonna be there, why aren't you gonna be there? So there was a new statement by a Trump campaign senior advisor, Chris LaCivita, and he said, President Trump has already won this evening's debate because everything is going to be about him. That's the kind of attitude he's got. And you're right, I mean, mentioning how the audience was reacting to the answers and how it impacted Trump, or how they commented on Trump, told you everything you needed to know about where the base is at the moment. I mean, things could change, but Trump has that massive lead over, the second in the poll, and that's DeSantis. And after this debate, I don't know where he's gonna end up.
And it's unheard of, typically, when you talk about political fundamentals, it's unheard of for a presidential candidate, specifically one who's leading, to not participate in an event that other people are participating in, specifically a debate. You just go to the debates. But in local politics and smaller politics and governor politics even, you try to avoid debates because just something that ends up happening is tightening. That's what they teach you in political school. They teach you that if you share a stage with someone, even if you're ahead of them, they get closer to you because people just get to see the two of you together, and magically it tightens. And so it is absolutely just Donald Trump doing what he did kind of implicitly along the way. He's just doing it explicitly now, being like, I am better than you and I don't have to share the stage whatsoever. And no one has enough raw actual power to force him onto that stage. And after seeing what happened today, according to how you guys are analyzing it, it doesn't seem like he needs to go.